Hello everybody, this is Will Ryan of DAGames here, and wow, I haven't covered one of these in a while. I don't make a habit of it, honestly. I know I'm probably not the best person to come for in this sort of subject value, but it's basically about YouTube. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know of the purge that's happening on YouTube lately. I just want to point that out that 2016 has probably been the worst year for a lot of people. YouTube seems to be improving on a few things, but then it kind of takes a massive step backward by implementing either bugs or new algorithm changes, because that's one thing I've never been able to weigh out. Is it a bug or is it something purposeful? And if it is purposeful, I don't really like it. I don't think a lot of people like it either, so that's a bummer. For some of you who don't even know what the bug is, I might as well let you know. Basically, YouTube's favoring viral content now as opposed to like consistent content. Let's say you have a channel that uploads 2 videos a day, spanning out for the entire week, you've got 14 videos, and you're constantly doing multi-diverse things. Yep. You guessed it, they're not in favor of those anymore. And a lot of YouTubers are struggling through the idea of whether it's them that's doing bad and YouTube that's doing bad. It's a bit of a toss-up. I mean, it's kind of obvious that sometimes we are screwing up in some way, but it's necessarily our fault. YouTube is constantly putting out new algorithm changes. They don't give us enough time to prep for this new thing. And believe me, I couldn't give a flying shit if my money decided to disappear. I'd still be happy enough to do this because it's not about the money for me. It's always been about just making all of you happy. Trust me, money hates me, and I hate it. Let's just put it that way, but I know a lot of people still rely on it, like myself. We still rely on it to keep a hefty roof over our heads, and a lot of people have had to leave YouTube and go outside to do, you know, separate jobs. Either that or continue to do YouTube the way they do, but minimalize their content so that they go out, get a regular job, and keep that as a stable income. Now, part of me wants to basically say that YouTube was not necessarily about the money in the first place. So, I mean, if I could actually vouch for YouTube, they could take the AdSense away and it would still keep the integrity of what YouTube was, because essentially that's what it was back in the day, viral videos. But once you've made a new thing out of campaigns, AdSense, analytics, you're getting creators aspiring to do things, they get the pocket money to make their stuff better. A testament to that is right here, right now. Once you've started doing that, it's very hard to take that away from them, and it's not fair to take that away from them. If they never wanted this in the first place, they should have never put that tool on. They should have never put AdSense on so people wouldn't have the incentive to do this for money and financial gain. A lot of people just want to be popular, or a lot of people just want to make people smile. Our channel has always been about just making people happy, so you can be assured from me that no matter if I had to go get another job or I had to do something part-time, I would do that. I wouldn't care, because I love doing this just for fun. But also, I would like to continue doing this as long and as quickly and as efficient as possible without having to go out to the real world and mess up much more over there. But I digress. There's still many other YouTubers suffering from this problem, and there is kind of a quick fix. You just kind of have to make sure you let your subs know. And also, anybody who is subbed, speak with our community. This is another thing that I've tried mentioning as part of this community. DAGames is built on everybody working together. I would very much like if anybody who's watching this video right now to go over to their other fan of DAGames and just simply ask them if they've been notified of anything. If they said no, it's probably a sub problem. All you need to do is unsub and resub again. Once you subscribe to them, there's a little bell icon. Go to that bell icon and ask to be always notified of when the videos come up, because then you'll get our consistent videos. It's a loophole for now, and it might do some favorable things to do with shitty B-movie shit and Lazy Town bullcrap. I kind of want to talk a bit about like this whole B-movie and Lazy Town sort of meme that's going on. It's funny as fuck. I will admit it's funny, but it doesn't necessarily help YouTube with their algorithm change. The fact that we are now watching these as viral success memes, now you're basically essentially making memes become the big thing. And it's just another thing that YouTube is risking themselves doing is by giving them this different algorithm, you're going to be greeted with a lot of bull. And nobody wants bull on their sub boxes, especially the trending part. And as I've read and seen in a lot of YouTube videos, the trending section is kind of promotion videos. So like trailers, NFL, all that stuff. Although I've already seen that on my page. I don't watch that stuff, but it's always been a thing throughout the years. I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is just it's now favoring stuff that seems to be getting popular very, very fast. It's kind of like the Reddit, basically. Reddit has like popular things. If it gets shared enough, if it gets viewed enough, goes right to the top of the page. It's just like Newgrounds, you know, if some activity came out of it. Except Newgrounds has a bit more control. If I know anything, Newgrounds, they decide what goes on the front page. So it's like, because it's smaller, I can imagine if they were bigger, they'd have to find a different algorithm, but I digress. Once they get bigger, it might... I'm kind of rambling on, but the point is, in terms of YouTube's different algorithm, they are now favoring viral stuff rather than hard-worked stuff. To be fair, I kind of think everybody's going to be upset when it comes to YouTube. I still love the platform because it means I can still access content and give it to you. And even if I did have a problem getting into my sub boxes, I've memorized the content creators in my head enough to know that all I need to do is just search them up and there they go. Which I encourage all of you to do the same. Put the hard work in to find your subs. You can't just rely on the sub box anymore. You can't just rely on this stuff. You have to go into the search tool. Go on social media. Follow your favorite creators on Twitter. Like me, DAGames Official. Just figured I'd put that there. But you get what I mean. Put the hard work into somebody that you enjoy, because I see people a lot of days subscribe to channels just for the one topic or the one video, which can actually be very toxic. And this is what YouTube's talking about with its algorithm. YouTube is basically telling you to say, no, you're not allowed to sub for this one video. You know, it's kind of a big responsibility for subs. You kind of have to watch what they do. It's kind of a big thing. You can't be expected to watch it every day, of course. And then that is where another problem lies in. You could watch a YouTuber for God knows how long, each and every day. I watch Game Grumps every day. That's a testament to me. And PewDiePie, Markiplier. You know, I watch all these big YouTubers and all my friends. You know, I watch Raz, 8-Bit, Doco, you know, everybody I watch. Make an effort to watch the videos every day because I subscribe to them for good content. It's good. But it's when you stop watching them for like 2 days or something, like even 2 to 3 days, they just stop notifying you, which is silly. I think they should give you a bit more of a chance, you know what I mean? I subscribe to all of these people and I want to stay notified and I don't overflow my sub boxes. So part of it is YouTube's fault, part of it is our fault. We sub to random people for fuck all, you know, we don't really pay attention to their channel because we're just focused on the one subject, which can in whole detriment a content creator, which is why YouTube's putting in this algorithm. However, the algorithm's still broken because it's still favoring crap. So it's kind of both sides, but just as long as you know that your favorite content creators are still around, make sure you just find them, use the search tool, resub to them if necessary, push the bell button that says allow notifications every day or every time a video comes up, and follow them on social media. Do what it takes to keep your favorite content creators going. And if perhaps your favorite content creator is us, you know, DAGames, we would urge you to do the same. Sub to us, like our stuff. I mean, you can dislike it if you want. And that's another cool thing because, again, YouTube's not fully in the wrong. You know, they've got comment sections improvements. So they've got, like, pinned comments. I've done it before, actually, with one of the newer videos. And it seems like people just went, hey, you got pinned. And it was just a simple, yay. Like, I thought it was fun. I wanted to try it out. And so YouTube is listening. It's trying its best to fit every algorithm, but I think, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, there's always going to be a handful of people who are going to be really upset. Oh, and this is a message to all content creators. Like, there may be a new thing like an algorithm, maybe a new essential tool that might either detriment you or make you better in the long run. Don't listen to them. What matters most is not the finance. A heart can last a lot longer than finance ever could. Finance is temporary. We'll have to find other things in the future. It's a given. But don't let these things get you down. Promote, spread the word, use your heart, for crying out loud, and just keep pushing forward. Because I know you're still making videos. The people in question, I know you're still making videos. So just keep doing that. Make sure you let them know where you are, and everything will be okay. YouTube implements a lot of bugs, and granted, 2016's not been the best year for anybody by a long shot. Not even mine. My year's been terrible. Like, in the back-end department, I've had to take a month's break, and that's never what I do. That's a bad thing. But I'm back, and I'm sort of seeing all this new stuff happen, and it's not fair. So I figured I'd make a stand for this, you know, I'd actually bring something out. There should be a new video coming out after this tonight. This is just one of those small videos. I don't care if it really goes anywhere. But, of course, if it did spread the message, sure. Put down in the comments below if you agree or disagree. I would like to know what you think, because you're my audience and I love you to absolute pieces. So, And if you perhaps traveled onto different other YouTubers to find out what's really going on in this bug and you wanted to get an extra 2 cents in it, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new to here and share with your friends and family, or maybe your dog. Make sure you press that bell button as well. And follow DAGames Official on Twitter for much more information on our newest updates. Granted, you'll probably be notified there way more than YouTube is right now. But just be assured, never be afraid. YouTube is fixing itself. Just takes a while to hash it out. It takes the voice of the people to do this. Be that voice of reason and make YouTube and yourselves proud. And we're Ryan at DAGames. YouTube's fucked right now, but we're gonna change it. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out!